Oh, that's the same question. So, we could maybe blend those. Why are you memorable? Not. Okay. Hi, my name is Beth Revis, and if I had to describe myself in one word, it would be nerdy. So I think my favorite scene in the Global Quest is actually the first clue. The whole story is set up as a mystery where everyone's trying to figure out how to get this inheritance that the grandfather has left, and they are literally sent on a quest around the world to piece together these different clues and figure out everything. But I purposefully made that first clue extraordinarily difficult and a little tricksy. And so far, nobody's gotten it on the first guess. So I challenge you, see if you can figure it out on the first guess. Not even my main characters figure it out on the first guess because I enjoy being mystic and creepy and cryptic. So I hope you can figure it out, but if not, just know that the inner author in me is secretly thrilled if you cannot figure out the first clue. So in the Global Quest, there are three main characters, Ellery, Kara, and Brennan. And the story primarily focuses on Ellery, who has lost her grandfather. However, as sad as we are that the grandfather has passed away, he's left a really, really cool inheritance. It's almost like a game where they have to figure out where all the clues are to find the treasure at the end. And there's more than one person competing, and there's more people competing than Ellery even originally assumes. And so the story is really this sort of tale of grief because Ellery does go back to feeling very sad about her grandfather, and it's a tale of moving on and finding out who you want to be outside of grief. But it's also a really cool, fun adventure where everyone's trying to solve this mystery as they globetrot and discover new places and secret clues all hidden in different locations and in different artifacts and pieces of history. So if I had to describe the Global Quest in 3 words, I would pick adventurous, fun, and romantic, because Ellery is going on her quest with her best friend, who might be more than a friend. Or if you vote the other way, maybe she's gonna fall in love with her competitor. So it's actually up to you how the romance in the story plays, and it's actually a lot of fun to figure it out. The Global Quest has 3 main characters, Ellery, Kara, and Brennan. I think the easiest one to cast would absolutely be Kara because she is 100% the embodiment of Selena Gomez. She's got the resting, not nice face. She's got the attitude. She's got the point where she has entirely run out of cares to give. And so Selena Gomez would be perfect for Kara. As for Ellery and Brennan, that might be a little bit harder to pick. I think Brennan, you can picture either one of Katniss Everdeen's love interest in the Hunger Games. I think Gale or Peeta, the actors for those, would fit for Brennan. And as for Ellery, she's kind of a fresh face, a little bit naive, a little bit of an every person. So maybe an unknown actress would be good. Tell me in the comments of the story who you think should play these characters, because I would actually really love to know. The only one I have set in my mind is Selena Gomez, and you will be unable to persuade me differently from that one. Other than my fantastic braids, I am memorable because I like to write in a lot of different genres and blend genres and write stories that are fun but also have a lot of heart. So if you read any of my books, you might find yourself on a space station, you might find yourself in a fantasy world with necromancy and zombies, you might find yourself in Star Wars, you might find yourself in a totally new and unexpected place. And I think that's the energy I like to bring to my stories, just chaotic but fun. You never know quite what you're going to get, but you know you're going to get a good story. So one of the things that I love to do in my writing is to play with your emotions in ways that you wouldn't actually expect. So for example, in the Global Quest, I want you to pay attention when Ellery and her grandfather find a penny. And that's not going to come back up for a long time, but just keep your eye out on that, because one of the things I love to do in all of my stories is seed in little details that will come back later and hopefully just punch you right in the heart when you get to it. So I'm telling you now, you got the insider scoop. Pay attention to that penny.